Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick multitasking test here between the OnePlus 5 and the OnePlus 3T. I just wanted to see if there's any value having 8 gigs of RAM in the latest flagship from OnePlus to see, if it benefits the experience or not. Some people have been saying it's quite pointless, so I wanted to test that. So we're going to start them both at the same time and see. We're going to open up a few heavy games and see the multitasking performance. I'm not going to bother with basic apps. So you can see the 3T is only just behind the OnePlus 5 in terms of the boot up. A testament to how well the device still performs today. I don't think it's running the most up-to-date version of Oxygen OS. You can see we do have the slidey thing here on the OnePlus 5, but I have installed a few games on both of them, as you can see, and I wanted to open them up at the same time, see how quick they are going into them, and then we're going to see the multitasking. So this is an 8 gig RAM model as well of the OnePlus 5, and as you can see I do use on-screen buttons because it's just easier for me. When you get so many phones, it's quite hard to remember which side is which when you want to go back or forward, so it just makes it that bit easier. And you can see here with the rolling grass, the OnePlus 5 is marginally ahead when it comes to loading the game. I don't think the processor in the OnePlus 5 is a massive step up compared to the Snapdragon 821. Which you can see is still very potent. But then again, it is a bit better, if we're going to be honest. I think the display is a little bit brighter on the OnePlus 5 here. So we'll just get the 3T to catch up here. Yeah, so it's a little bit brighter on the OnePlus 5, but I think they're using pretty much the same panel, so it's quite weird. Some people have been reporting some sort of jello effect as well when scrolling, so we can check that out as well at the end of the video. So you can see in terms of the opening, the 5 is only just really ahead here, not a massive motivation to upgrade, if you're looking at it from a performance perspective, really. And we are coming to the end now, just 2 more. Whoa, 3T's ahead on this one, which is pretty amazing, you can see. And then the Sims. Yeah, so that is all of them. I'm going to go back now and see how the multitasking is, see if there's any difference here. 3T does obviously come with 6 gigs of RAM, which is a lot in itself, and so far there doesn't seem to be a single shred of difference here. I mean, some people might say, well, you should have opened 100 games, but I think most people at any one time is not doing that, and if you are, then you should have better things to do. So this isn't a reload, this is just like a resuming. I think the OnePlus 5 does resume things a little bit faster because of the processor, but in terms of the performance here, you can see 3T is still very beastly. I mean, just completely no difference whatsoever. I think I've gone through them all now. So I was actually expecting a bit of a difference there, but you can see with 8 games, absolutely no difference whatsoever, which is fantastic. Now, the thing which isn't fantastic is this so-called jello effect, which I've looked back on a few of my older videos on the OnePlus 5, and I do notice it a little bit on mine. So if you see here, if we scroll, it looks like the icons are like jelly a little bit. If you log into my social media account, you can see if we just do some scrolling here, this is what it is. Now, it's not a massive, huge issue. It's the sort of thing that once you see it, you can't unsee it. But it is obviously there, and it is a little bit annoying to have. So maybe it's a software issue. Maybe they'll, update the phone and fix it. But then again, some people are saying it could be like a hardware issue. You can really see it when you are web browsing. You can see that. So yeah, I'm not really 100% sure what I want to do with the phone. Do I want to exchange it for another one, or just wait for a software update? I'll probably wait for some more, for an official kind of response from OnePlus to see what they have to say about it. But it does exist on mine, and I'd say that you should check yours as well to see if it exists on yours. In terms of this speed test, you can see the 3T is still very good. I probably wouldn't bother with the 8GB RAM variant if you are looking to get the OnePlus 5. Just the 6GB RAM seems to be pretty decent for Android nowadays. And hopefully tomorrow I should hopefully be getting the HTC flagship as well in. So a lot of people have been asking for that. I was in two minds about it at first, but a lot of people giving good feedback about the phone, so might as well get it in and see what it's all about. So yeah, just a quick little speed comparison here between the OnePlus 5 and the OnePlus 3T. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.